Gotta do a complicated handshake I want to work out. Work it out. I'm sorry, I thought you worked in the produce.
That wasn't fucking racist. How's everybody doing?
Woo! Woo!
That's fucking awkward. Thanks. Jesus, I know what you're thinking, and yes, I do lift. Every day. Nobody gets on the internet here, apparently. Got even my fucking blind friend who stays on the internet all day didn't even laugh at that fucking joke.
Say something funny.
So I fucking hate feminists. That's how we're gonna start the evening off. My sister's a self-proclaimed feminist, and she said I'm an alcoholic. And I told her, don't interrupt me in the middle of my fucking keg stand, you goddamn cunt. Now, here's what people need to realize. There's a big difference between women's rights activists and feminists. You know, the women's rights activist is the one who's like, oh, you know, women should have rights because, you know, it's not 1950 anymore, and everybody should have rights because, you know, they're called fucking rights for a reason. You know, I don't care if it's, you know, Latino rights, like Marcos is constantly fighting for, and I block him on Facebook because of it. Because I don't need to see 50 goddamn comments like, no, if you think about what Cesar Chavez did. I don't need that shit. I got plenty of rape jokes on my feed I gotta pay attention to. But, and then you have the feminists who are like, you know, I don't think I need to wear a fucking tampon. That's a man's invention to get me to not be myself. Bitch, if I wanted cherry Kool-Aid when I was going down on you, I'd get into some freakier shit than I'm currently into, which we will get into later, because I really like to rape stuff. Sorry, I've had a few to drink tonight, and I'm not going to stop. Fuck. So I went to a feminist meeting, and I was wearing a shirt that said rape me. And everybody got really upset because I was like, so I was wearing this when I got raped, and people had enough offense to say that I was asking for it. And I think it's wrong to say I should get raped because of the way I'm dressing. And there was this one girl who looked like Sinead O'Connor who was very pissed off about it. So I took off the shirt, and I had painted on my chest in glow-in-the-dark nightclub paint sticking in my butt. And I said, I took the shirt off, and then I got raped even more. Do you really think I was asking for it? And without getting into too many details, my balls were dipped in honey and fed to me. I just don't get it. It's like, you know, it's like feminists won't be like, we deserve the same rights as men. Well, then why are you fucking complaining when I call you bro and make you chug PBR at the bar? Okay, it's like I have a delicate flower. Well, I have a delicate log jammer. This shit gets sensitive after 6 or 7 times of forcibly raping something. And quite frankly, when I have to peel the dry skin off it, and I have to tack it up on my wall so it looks like a snake skin, call myself Buffalo Bill, tuck my dick in and go, would you fuck me? I'd fuck me, and dance for 3 hours to techno music. Suddenly, I'm not the victim. A lot of this racist shit going around. Chris Nelson called everyone a nigger tonight. That was interesting. Especially me. He said it to me when I came, he's like, you white nigger. I was like, what? Fun fact, I was called a nigger at work one time by a black guy, and I got really, really confused because I used to be a cashier at my local small business, and I was standing there and I was on the self-check, and this guy comes up and goes, hey man, you gonna check me out? I was like, no, I can't do it. He goes, nigga, fuck you! And I got really confused for a second because I thought I was racially profiled. But then I realized he just thought I was a brother, and it made me feel really accepted and good about my job. You know, there's this whole thing going on about accidentally racism. You're not accidentally racist, and there's no such thing. There's such a thing as like trying not to be racist, but it makes you more racist in doing so. A prime example of this is my dad. He's been a racist for my entire life. Fun fact, I thought shucking and jiving was a good term until I was about 12. And I used it at school.
Oh my God.
And they're like, Adam, what did you do this week? Well, I was just shucking and jiving with my dad. We were just hanging out. I got sent to the principal's office real quick. But, he's one of those, like overt racists. Like, he's very obtuse about it. Like, he's not ashamed of it, but he's very oblivious about it. Like, I confronted him one time, I was like, Dad, I really, really think you're very racist. He's like, well, I'm not racist, I just speak the truth. Which is what every racist says. He's like, now, if I told you that hotels run by Indian people smelled like curry powder, would that be racist? I'm like, yes, that is racist as shit. He's like, well, if the guy's name is Punjab, is that racist? I'm like, if you call him that, that's not his name. Prime example of oblivious racism, which everyone has been at one point or another. I don't care if you're black, I don't care if you're white, I don't care if you're Robert Parr, you've been racist at one point in your life. Prime example, years ago, I Am Legend came out in theaters. My dad and I went to go see it, and we sat in the back, we got there early, and this black couple sat in front of us, and this was like your, stereotypical fat, sassy Monique lady and shut the fuck up bitch black guy. And so we're sitting there and they're talking before the movie. I don't give a shit. They're talking during the previews. I don't give a fuck, they're just previews. And they keep talking into the movie, and I'm like, I really don't care, I didn't pay for the movie, this movie's gonna suck anyway, who gives a fuck?
It's Will Smith.
Exactly. And so I'm watching it, and they keep talking, and this is verbatim how some of the conversation went. Damn, look at them abs! That Will Smith fucking jacked, motherfucker! Look at him, bitch, shut your fucking mouth! Don't be talking about Will Smith when I'm right fucking here! He's pouring gasoline all over that front porch! Bitch, it's holy water! These motherfucking vampires! He gonna slay all the motherfuckers! He like Blade or something, but he ain't got no fucking swords and he ain't half vampire! Oh, well, man, what they ain't fucking vampires? They like got bad leukemia or radiation or something like that. Bitch, you ain't even watching the fucking movie?
Take a breath!
My fucking dad is sitting there gripping the seats and like just fucking neck veins are popping out. I'm like pouring an icy down his back, like, cool down, big guy. Don't do this shit. And like, when he leaves over and goes, I'm gonna say something. I'm like, don't say something. It's like, I'm gonna say something. And I think they heard the angry Polish guy sitting behind him and shut up for the rest of the movie. But it didn't stop the fact that he's overtly racist, which isn't okay. On to more sexism. I think...
On to more sexism.
On to more sexism. Here's just a theory, and it's not a popular theory, but it's a theory that I endorse. Much like my book, you can't get pregnant with your mouth. It's a practice I follow. Ladies, you should, Chris Nelson, you should.
Play your favorite instrument, the mouth organ.
Sucking dick's great. Not for me, I don't like it, but I like getting it. I mean, clapping if you like dick. I mean, getting your dick sucked. Who likes getting their dick sucked? Everybody. Clap your hands if you like sucking dick. I thought we were all going to find out a lot about each other. I thought we were going to be closer. But I was very, very wrong, and I'm very sorry about that. I thought we could be closer. But I saw this picture on Facebook a long time ago, and you know how there's that commercial, show me the Carfax, and they got that little faggot fox that comes up and is like, show me the Carfax. And it had a picture of this girl at a bar like, I just smoked the wrong end of a cigarette. I want a guy in every hole. And it said, show me the Horfax. And I thought it was really fucking funny. And it got me thinking, we have such this stigma in society where a guy can go out and fuck like 20 girls in one night and it's like, bro, you're a fucking beast, man. I bet you lived every goddamn day. You got so much pussy, it's coming out to your fucking eyelids. How can you even see out of this pussy? But if a girl goes out and fucks 20 guys in one night, it's like, you loose whore! Oh my god, you are blown out to the point I'm pretty sure you have a pink sock coming out of your uterus. Who doesn't know what a pink sock is? Everybody knows, awesome, okay. So I was going to go into some vivid detail. I'm going to do it anyway. A pink sock is where you fuck somebody in either their pussy or their ass and it blows out and a bit of their intestine or cooch hangs out and it looks like one of those tube toys you played with when you were a little kid. Then it got weird.
The other side is an ass tube.
An ass tube? Two ass tubes? Who are you fucking that has two ass tubes? Two what? You should not be saying these things to me when I've been drinking and I have a microphone. But anyway, I think it should be customary for women. Okay, it depends because like you see these guys walking around holding their dick like they got a fucking can of Pringles on their fucking legs like this. If you're me, or you got these guys who walk around, and they're holding their dick like this, or even more so, you're holding it like this, and you're like, what the fuck is that? If I whip my dick out right now, you'd be like, that's an impressive 3 inches hanging a hard left. But if a girl's getting blown out by a guy, there's got to be something that can be done. Because I can't control how big my dick is. I don't care what kind of pills I got from the internet. I tried feeding him, but his mouth is really little. And I had to grind him up. He wouldn't do it. But I think girls should get a pussy tightening surgery if they've been with these Pringle cans guys. I'm not going to say like you've been with like 16 guys, you should get your pussy tightened. Because if they're all like stacked like I am, that's not gonna be a fucking problem. But if they're fucking, Mandingo and Mudbone, and he's just fucking blowing them out, I think you should get a pussy retiming surgery. And I think I should be there so the doctor take measurements, have it be like a tailor, measure the width, measure the length, be like, okay, we're going to make you the perfect pussy. I don't know why he's foreign. I just have a feeling this is something you get done down in Tijuana.
For a bottle of tequila.
The only thing the guy can say in English is, I want to smell your pussy hair. That sounded funnier in my head when I thought it would work. But, I think I should be able to say, Doc, make it, 5/16 and wet as a slip and slide, I think the man should have some sort of say in this pussy tightening surgery about how it should be. Because, quite frankly, I'm sick of hearing all this feminist shit about how delicate and fragile their pussy is. It's all about me. I'm the one who makes it happen. It should be set to my preferences. Everyone who didn't clap doesn't like pussy, and that's sad. Because you should reevaluate your life and go down on somebody. What the fuck? Easy, Willie May. I don't need to know too much about you and Marcos. I hear enough when he does his poetry, whatever it's called. I don't know. All I know is he got up here one time and talked about how you jerked him off when you guys first started dating. I was like, I want a love like that. I want this Gershwin-style Somerset evening romance. Marcos and Willie May. I want to listen to I Love You, Poor Jean. Get a hand job. That's my goal in life. Baby, I'm glad you're here so you can hear these things. Because that's what I want later. So I do work at Walmart. One of the interesting things we have to deal with is asset protection and theft. If we see somebody pocket something, we have to follow them around, so don't come into my fucking work and just pocket a chapstick so I gotta fucking follow you around all day and fuck up my life. Because you people do that enough already. But we had a guy about a month ago try to run out with 2 television sets and taco fixins. For some reason, we don't know why. And we have to have multiple people in there when they're asking them. And my AP guy sits down and he goes, all right, I know why you took the TVs. I saw you come in the store. But what I can't figure out is why the taco fixins. And the guy just goes, old lady told me to get fucking tacos. So I guess even when you're a hood rat thief, you still got to do what the old lady says, which does not have a lot of aspirations for me in my life because I don't know how to fucking listen. Right, baby? Yeah. I'm gonna hit her so hard later. Beat your women, everyone. Go out tonight, find a woman, hit her in the face. I don't give a fuck if it's with your dick or not. Give her a black eye or an Irish sunglasses. I don't give a fuck what it is. Just hit the shit out of a woman. It's so empowering to just grab a woman by the throat, suplex her off the bed, and then rape her. And if you don't fucking agree, you should probably get the fuck out, because this is just gonna go downhill from here. Okay, so I did have a bit about how young girls eat blow pops and it makes them want to suck dick when they're growing up. But since we're already going in this direction, I'm going to improv about rape for about 3 minutes. So here's how we do this. Somebody shouts out something I can rape, and I tell you how I do it. So, a couch? Funny story about couches. Maybe we got reference Jill and Tanner here. Every couch they've ever owned has gotten my semen on it. Fun fact.
It's true!
There's a new one!
And it's never necessarily been with another person. Sometimes it's just been me watching Doctor Who.
We have a brand new one. It's yet
And it's getting
undefiled.
broken in as soon as I get home. I don't even care if my girlfriend's there. I'm just going to be like, that is the face I make when I have an orgasm, just so everyone knows. Except I'm usually wearing a gas mask like Andy told me to do.
Are you my mommy?
Fuck you. Something else I can rape. Anybody.
Gas mask.
Rape a gas mask. Now that's really kind of hard to do, but it does have that nice nozzle thing on the end, so you can stick a pocket pussy in there, which is really kind of nice because then it's like face fucking somebody, but it's also like you're fucking somebody with a pink sock. So it doesn't matter if it's a pocket pussy or if it's just a whole lot of Smucker's jelly. Either way, you're gonna have a good time. Maybe that's why my dick tastes like jelly sometimes. I'm sorry. Something else.
Justin A. Ramsey.
Who?
Justin A. Ramsey.
Look, I did an affidavit saying I couldn't talk about that. They say 1 in 5 kids are sexually abused. Maybe it shouldn't be the ones that look like little sex dolls, okay? Maybe I wouldn't have wanted to face fuck a little girl if she didn't have all that goddamn whore makeup on to make her look like she's Honey Boo Boo's mom when she's 30 fucking 6 and going out on the town dressed like Dolly Parton, okay? Sometimes I pop a lot of Viagra, not Viagra, Vicodin. That came out weird. And one thing they don't tell you about Vicodin is you either can't get a boner or you feel a slight breeze and you're hard as a fucking rock for 17 hours. I could cut fucking diamonds with this thing. I was like the Jim Carrey and the Grinch cutting glass with his nipples. I was going up the store windows and just cutting things with my cock. This is getting so weird right now. I like it. Okay, 2 more things to rave about and then I'm done with my set. So somebody think
Mike Pingle!
Oh shit! Who knows who Mike Pingle is? Anybody? Okay, Marcos knows the guy's name. Okay, fun story about Mike Pingle. He's a drunk who I stole a banjo from. Basically, I didn't give him $100 to not pay his electric bill with. I guess is the moral of the story.
His bar tab.
Something basically. Moral of the story is he ripped Jim Grass off $20. He's like, hey, bronchitis fucking up. I like golf. But you ever been to a golf tournament? Where's Chris Nelson? I was supposed to do this shit for him. Anyway, Mike Pingle is this guy who we make fun of at his expense because he's a goddamn drunk. And for those of you who knew Emilio Romero, me and him would hang out at the Open Acre. And the last thing Mike Pingle ever said to us was, hey guys, you want to chug some Jaeger in the parking lot? And then he went to the bathroom and we left. And we never heard from him ever again. So I'm not going to do a joke about raping Mike Pingle because I'm almost positive he has raped at least 17 Open Acre waitresses in the parking lot. Was it interesting when we were there last Saturday that they had like a whole new wait staff? I thought of this because they have like this rotating bracket, I guess you could call it, of women who are constantly raped by Mike Pingle with a Jaeger bottle. If you've never had a Jaeger bottle in your ass, you haven't lived. YOLO. One more thing I can rape and make it good. I like that Jean-Benet Ramsey thing. That was interesting. Sauron. Get something better than a bacon bits? Raping bacon bits. Holy shit. What? Raping retards? Is that what somebody said? Okay, here's how we're going to do this. I'm going to be in a Sauron costume with an aluminum can full of bacon bits and raping a retarded Muslim Jew. Here's how this is going to work. Basically, I'm at a Lord of the Rings convention dressed as Sauron. Fun fact, I'm 60 feet tall. You can't tell when I'm up on the stage. And my dick is 3 feet long. It walks in the door 3 days before I do. So, I'm literally larger than life. So, I will get a can of bacon bits at the store. You know what? Fuck this noise. I'm going to get like 50 fucking cans of bacon bits just to make this shit really cool. Put them in a big burlap bag. Then I'm going to go to the Lord of the Rings convention dressed as Sauron. I'm going to find the one retarded guy, whoever shouted out retarded guys.
To rule them all.
One retarded guy to rule them all. I'm going to have a series of feats. I'm going to have them go buy me onion rings, and whoever can get there first is going to be the one to rule them all. One to find them, bring them all into the darkness, rape them. I think that's how it was originally written. But I need to make sure he's a Muslim Jew for the following reasons. If Muslims touch pork, they don't get into heaven, and they don't get 72 virgins. Which sounds like a bullshit religion to me, because I've never met one virgin in my entire life. So where the fuck am I going to find 72? 2, if they touch pork, they die and go to heaven. And Jews just can't eat pork, so I have this like beautiful scenario going on in my head right now, where I have like this just duffel bag full of bacon bits, and I lay it down on the ground, and I grab the retarded kid by the throat. Notice we haven't specified gender, because my act is all about equality. So, we grab the retarded kid by the throat. What? So what? Oh, so suddenly if I'm raping a retarded girl, it's like, well, he didn't know any better. If it's a retarded boy, he's like, what a fucking queer. You know, that's the problem with queers, is that they take our kids and they turn them into more queers. That's why we can't let the gays be parents, because they're going to make a bunch of little faggots running around. And they're just gonna fuck up the country. She looks so unhappy right now. She's just like, why did he have to say faggot and fuck up my evening? So anyway, okay, I'm gonna lay the bacon bits down in my Sauron costume. My fingers have not been chopped off yet, so I still have the one ring of power. Anybody who gets that reference is my friend. But, so I lay the retarded Jew Muslim down with a thing of bacon bits. They're going to hell. I'm going to take a big mouthful, wrap it around my cock, shove it in their mouth, because then they have to eat the bacon bits. So either way, this little fucking retard Muslim faggot Jew bag is going to hell. And then I'm going to come on their face. And that's the end of my act. Thank you.
Gay! to the
Keep it going for Adam Bush, everybody.
Don't do it.